Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the awesome looking Carnage. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to draw his eyes first. So we're going to come up, just kind of draw like an arc. And whatever you do on one side, just try to do it on the other side as well. So we're going to try to keep it symmetrical. So we're going to hook it up. Let's come back down. Okay, and then from here, just kind of give like a little, almost looks like a blade. Give a little bit of curve. And then we're going to come down. Or you can just, from here, might be easier just to go slant it up. And we're just going to curve it all the way around. Okay, so start down here. Slant it up and then just curve it all the way up. Okay, so those are the eyes, and let's move on to the teeth. So the teeth are easy. So just come down somewhere in the middle and then we'll just start drawing these little zigzags. And just kind of slant it up as you go, so it's right underneath the eye. So I'm just gonna keep going. And then just kind of end it with a line close to the eye right there. And then we're gonna come down from here. So just kind of slant it inward. And then from here, just go to the bottom. And then we'll draw in more teeth. So I'm just gonna draw two longer ones on the side here. Kind of look like fangs. And then we're just gonna go up. I know it's a little bit hard to see with these thick Sharpie lines, so I'll try to make it lighter and thinner. Okay, so once you have that, then it's gonna be easy to finish off the head. So I can start up here and just kind of go up. Just kind of round it out. Come back down. And then for the jaw, I'm just gonna go all the way down around the teeth. Close it. And then in here, you can draw in, some lines connecting these teeth to make it a little bit more, just a little bit more gruesome. Okay, so let's move on to the body. And so this is pretty much just a generic body, since there's not a lot of detail other than those tentacles around him. Okay, so for the neck, just come down, and then for the shoulders, give it a little bit of a musculature, just kind of curve it a little bit, flatten it out to the shoulders. And in the middle, come to the middle, and we're gonna draw the chest muscles. So we just draw a line, and then we're gonna come here. Just imagine a line coming down here. We're gonna draw a curve. Okay, so in here, we're gonna start right around here. Just kind of curve it in. Okay, so once you have those the chest muscles, then we can draw in the waist. So we're just gonna, I'll give a little bit of musculature here too. Just curve it in like this, and then just curve it back out. Okay, so this is gonna be his waist. All right, so let's draw in his arm. So from here, there's the shoulder. There's the armpit area. And the biceps is pretty much like two brackets. Okay, here's the elbow, and lower arm, go out, in, then go out, and then just hook it back in. And then now we can draw his hand. So his thumb's gonna come out. It's just gonna be like a claw. And then go back in here to the palm, and here's the back of the palm. So I'm gonna start drawing a finger here, that's the palm, and then so we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. I'm just gonna make it a little bit sharp at the end. So 1, 2, and 3. So 3 sections. And then now for the other finger, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and then 3. I'm just gonna end it right there. And it's gonna show up on the back here. Alright, and then let's see, we're gonna finish this off. Just kind of come out and just kind of close it in. So we can't see the other fingers. Alright, so let's move on to the other arm, and it's gonna be pretty much the same. Shoulder, armpit area, There's the bicep. Lower arm, come out and in. Go out, come back into the wrist. And then his fingers gonna be pretty much the same position, so come out, just kind of curve it in. It's like a little hook. Here's the back of the hand, and then here's the palm, and then we'll go out 1, 2, and 3. Give a little bit of curve there for the claws. So 1, 2, and 3. Another finger, 1, 2, just kind of hook it in. Then again, the finger is going to show up here, the claw. And then for this one, I'll just close it off. Okay, so that's the hand, and let's move on to his legs, and then we'll draw in all the good stuff around him. So here in the middle, we can just come down a little bit, draw a little line. And then we're going to continue this line here. Here's the hip. And starting his leg, I'm going to go out, come in. From here, go out, hook it back in. And then for his knee, it'll just be like 2 little brackets. Okay, so let's draw the other side, and again, continue in this line. Go out, curve it in. Go in. His knee, 2 brackets. Okay, and this lower leg, so come out. In, just kind of slight curve. And then for his foot, we just continue this line here, come down. And then on this one, just kind of curve it out and then do a little hook right there. And then we're going to close it off. And we're going to add 1 little curve here for his foot. Alright, so let's draw the other side. Let's go out, curve in. Okay, curve it a little bit, come out, curve it, close it, and then let's draw in a little bit of line there, curve. Okay, so that's the body, and let's move on and add in all these tentacles. But before we draw the ones in the body, let's draw some big ones on the back. So for his back ones, we can kind of start, you can start anywhere, just around the shoulder area. And just kind of curve it out like this. And after you curve it, just draw like a little hook. Okay, and then we can just kind of go back in. Or you can start here, because it'll be thicker here, and then just kind of make it tighter and tighter as you go out. Okay, so let's draw another one on this side, and there's really isn't any wrong way of doing it, so just kind of make some curves out there. And here's the hook. And then I'll start on this side. I'll make it nice and thin. And then as we get to the base, just make it a little bit wider. Alright, let's go draw a few more. Maybe a couple more right here. It's gonna turn and it's gonna come back out here. Let's draw a little hook. Again, nice and thin, and then it's gonna be a little bit wider. Let's draw maybe another one over here, going down this way. Maybe draw the hook there. So nice and thin, and then going back in. So for this one, I'll switch to my thinner Sharpies since I don't want to make too much of a mess here. So you just kind of draw in just some wavy, curvy lines, and just give it a little bit of some thickness. So there's no real pattern here, just just draw some curvy lines. So you can draw a little line like this first, and then give it some thickness along, and then you can also have it come out. It's kind of like almost like a tree branch. Let's draw one going out here. I'll draw some starting in the middle of the chest here and have it come out. almost like muscle strands, I guess. Okay, let's draw some around the arms. And then we can make it look like it's kind of curving around the arm. Okay, so it's pretty fun, right? I mean, this is where you kind of go off a little bit and just kind of make your own stuff. Let's see, and then we can draw in on the lower body here. Have some come across the rib cage. Let's see, and then the legs. Let's draw just a few more. I don't want to draw too much. It gets a little bit too messy. So I'm making it look like it's wrapping around the legs. Okay, as long as you give it some variation in the thickness, then it'll look a lot more interesting. Alright, let's draw a few more here and that's it. And that is it for this Carnage. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up and I will see you next time.